Hey everybody, my name is TARDIS Rage and welcome to Dark Souls 3. Today I want to do something a little bit different. So I know this game has been played quite a bit and we are starting to get into some of the lore and endgame, New Game Plus, things along those lines. But what a lot of people haven't done or haven't been able to see is a full playthrough with all of the storylines and quests unlocked. So I've got the complete guide here, and I think we're just going to run through, play a game as start off as the cleric, kind of go into some miracle strength hybrid and see what we can do. We want to get every single NPC storyline finished, potentially get all of the items in the game. There's multiple endings in this game, so I'd like to see what we can do here. Miyazaki knows what he's doing. Unfortunately, we have to start in the Cemetery of Ash. I know people have probably seen this area like a million times, but that's okay. You got to start somewhere. Pick up a few items along the way. I'm pretty familiar with all the beginning areas except for when we get to the Undead Settlement. That's where we'll start to really be able to dive in and get some new information. As we go through here too, each episode maybe you'll go through a boss or so, maybe 15 to 20 minutes. And what I want to do is get some information in regards to reading, items, reading inventory items and things like that. I hope that you guys would like to get a little bit of the lore if you haven't already from some of the other videos, and maybe learn a little bit about how Dark Souls 3 relates to Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1. Here we have our first pretty difficult fight here, the Crystal Lizard. And pardon me as I try hard on him. Oh, that's a nasty one. He's pretty quick, but his moves are super deliberate, so you can tell what he's trying to do. Oh, my shield does not block all physical damage, so this might be kind of tough. I'm going to try to switch to my two-hand as often as possible. That way I can get the extra damage in. I'm going to wait for him to roll towards me or jump at me, and then just dodge away. Switch to my two-hand, go in for a few hits, try to stagger him. Oh, can't stagger him, and we're dead. So that wasn't a very good first attempt. We might even try him a couple times, and if he's too difficult, just skip him for now and come back and kill him when we're a little bit stronger. We have plenty of tough fights along the way. I got Iudex Gundyr to kill. Iudex meaning Latin, I think, for judge. So he kind of gets to decide, I think, who is able to go forth and who isn't. What I am curious about is who put the coiled sword inside of his body. And we'll see if we can't figure that out by reading some items descriptions and talking to these NPCs, figuring out what exactly is going on around these parts. Don't know why everybody's so aggressive in Dark Souls, We could get together, work on a peaceful United Nations type situation. Alright, let's roll through. We should have a healing catalyst. Oh, it's in my right hand. Let's swap that out. So Sacred Shrine is what's going to allow me to use my miracles. I have heal and force right now, so force just emits like a, I don't know, like a Jedi explosion around me essentially, and heal obviously is going to heal me. We can get better ones as we trot along here, but for now those will do. I like the idea of miracle build every time I play these Dark Souls games, but it never ends up working out for me. Oh my god. Let's drink the naughty flask. Oh Christ. We gotta be better at dodging. Alright, that's two. Let's see if we can hit him in the face. Oh, fuck. Alright, two-hand. Alright, he's staggered. Oh. If we run at him and do a two-hand attack, I think that might stagger him. It's hard to tell. Or maybe if we just hit him in the head. Oh, fucking shit. Died the same way there again. So we're just going to skip him for now. That's fine. He's a little too tough for us. I know all the die-hard Souls fans are going to be pissed off at me, but that's okay. We're just going to roll with it. Alright, so skip him. All he drops is some Titanite, I believe, which we don't even need. We're going to run past these guys. Fuck them, is my opinion. There's a bonfire real close up ahead, so if we can stop having to start at the very beginning of the level, that would be a good time. Look at this beautiful scenery. This just, well, the first time I played this game, this just stopped me in my tracks. I had to stare at it for a long time. That draw distance is ridiculous. So we are nearing an area that looks pretty familiar. This is the Firelink Shrine, and a lot of people have conjectured that this is maybe, got a little backstab there, conjectured that this is maybe the Firelink Shrine from Dark Souls 1, maybe in a, you know, earlier time. Oh, shit. Maybe in an early time, or, I don't know. They say in this game time is not, you know, very easy to understand. All things are happening at once and not happening at the same time at all. Alright. We're gonna pull the sword out of this fellow. Then we're gonna go two-handed and just smash on him for a second. See how many hits we can get in. 4 hits. And then we're gonna back off. And he is an interesting one. So he's got 2 stages. He's got this normal, kind of slow juggernaut kind of phase, and then he's also got a phase that I'm sure you've seen where he turns into a disgusting black snake man. Two hits is kind of the safe spot with this guy. Oh, I ran out of the dodge roll stamina there. Oh no, this is bad. At this point, you should be able to get a lot of free hits in on him, but our timing was bad, so we couldn't exactly. 2 hits. Good dodge. That's 2. 1, 2. One more? Ought to do it? Oh no. Oh, and he staggered? Oh, that was a tough fight. That's kind of scary, but, you know, you get used to it. So in terms of equipment, let's have a little bit of a read here. Try to get some information. I'm going to scan through this. Chimes are often given to clerics who become undead. I wonder why that is. No idea. It's an interesting point to go into our inventory here and look at the coiled sword. So it tells you that it'll create a bonfire at the next area, but it also says it's missing from the shrine bonfire. So somebody took it. Thrust into the shrine bonfire to restore its power. This sword is only bequeathed to the chosen Ash, as judged by the Iudex, who waits the arrival of Ash as a scabbard. So we are a scabbard. We are the chosen, the unkindled, meaning in a past life we failed to link the fire. And then we are going to go after the 5 Lords of Cinder, who are essentially people who linked the fire in the past. So these guys are not to be trifled with. In the words of Missy Elliott, wait, no, it's Nicki Minaj. She ain't the lady to mess with. All these people ain't the lady to mess with. It's weird that Nicki Minaj had a song that long ago, but... Open up these doors. We're going to make our way into Firelink Shrine, and then we'll be good to go. Let's go grab this item real quick. If you're not real careful on this ledge, these guys can put you down, but you can just kind of swing through their attacks. The mace is not a bad starting weapon. When you two-hand a weapon, if you hold the left trigger, then you're able to do its weapon art, and the mace, its weapon art, is Perseverance. Assume an unfaltering stance of prayer to temporarily boost poise. Damage reduced while activated. So I get a little bit of a defense buff, and you'll see that it's kind of glowing around me for the time being. Off in that direction with the large tower is a man that we don't want to mess with. He does have a nice weapon, the Uchigatana. He's an old master. He's basically like an NPC. He's kind of like an invader, but he's not an invader. He's just defending the tower, which we can look into why he is doing that as we progress throughout the game here. Here is Bonfire. We're going to talk to this lady.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame.
Got our new firekeeper. She's a good lady.
To thee, the lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them.
The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them.
To this end, I am at thy side.
Shh. So the firekeeper wants to help us get the Lords of Cinders back on their throne because they have either abandoned them or stopped feeding the fire.
Ashen one, to be unkindled.
We've heard this a million times if you've played this game at all.
Very well.
We're going to do a bit of a level up. We're going to go for some health. We're going to go for just health to begin with until we find a weapon that we want to stick with, and then we'll go into strength, some faith, maybe a little bit of intelligence. So we're going to slap that sword in there. And there's our first bonfire lit. So this is just where the journey begins. We haven't yet to meet any NPCs that are going to severely change the story of the game or the outcome of the ending, but we'll start with this guy in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know how you think this is, maybe if you want to change the format or what ideas you have going forward, but I'd really like to do like a kind of an in-depth analysis of the lore, which VatiVidya, Epic Name, but all those guys are super good at, so I wanna be like those guys. They're awesome. And also finish all the quest lines for all the NPCs in the game. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.